He was a bad guy though, so
Is he?
he had it coming, man.
Well, now nobody knows what we're talking about because we went live at the end of that conversation. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome. Oh God, someone's got feedback.
That's me. That's me. I'm with it.
How dare
Chase,
you?
our senior
Hey.
senior editorial manager and audio checker of the live
Yeah,
stream.
we're not muted. We're not muted.
We're not muted. It's great. We gotta check it every week. What's up, everybody? My name is Mitch. Welcome to Next Gen Newsweek, episode 58. And joining me tonight is, of course, Chase.
Hello?
Went out of order. Richard.
Feels like it's been forever.
It's only been.
But hello.
It's been 2 weeks or a week.
Has it? No, well,
We took a
we've
week
only
off,
been gone
so
1 week. Yeah,
it feels like 2
It's
weeks.
been 87 years.
it's been a lifetime.
And Michael with his new backdrop, including a mirror where you
Yeah.
can see the back of his head and a mirror. Look at all that.
All that stuff.
I love is that faux brick?
Yeah, it's faux brick.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
You got it from, what'd you say,
Yeah.
Wish?
Wish.
So exciting.
And it was it exactly what you wanted?
Basically, yeah.
That's
like,
awesome, man.
I kind
That's-
of way underestimated the square footage, and it's hard. The worst part of it is that it's hard to get a lot of it. Like, there's different manufacturers and different sellers and different sizes and different colors, different finishes. So it's hard to order a lot of it because you order like one or two and it's like we're sold out, and you're like, motherfucker, I need like 30 of these to cover my whole wall.
Anyway,
I mean, my only. Oh,
Right.
sorry. I was
Go
gonna say my only experience with Wish is I ordered a really awesome jacket one time, and I ordered an extra large because I figured like, well, it can be a little bit big. I ended up giving it to my 8-year-old nephew because that's who it fit. So
Beautiful.
we're good.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, tonight's show, there's not a bunch of heavy news. There's a lot of little bitty things, including some new game delays, some information about a South Park deal that involves a new game. So I was like really excited to talk about South Park because it's one of my favorite franchises, especially as far as video games go. And then pretty much just talking about the betas, because that's all it's talking about, not the slang towards people for like actual game betas.
We have names.
Yeah.
No.
So first off, we're gonna just talk about what games we're playing. So Richard, would you like to go first before you take?
I can. Yeah. I just part of the summer sale on PlayStation was the Hitman 3 Deluxe. It was only $39.99. I actually think it's in the second phase of the sale now, so I don't know if that's still available. But I got it when it was. And just kind of retrospectively, I'm going back and I'm going to go through and play through 1 and 2. Because if you know what you're doing, they're not actually very long games to play through as far as like the story mission goes. Just to kind of get familiarized with the controls again and the story again. So I think I'm like halfway through Hitman 1. It's only like 6 missions, I believe, is the entire game, which when it first came out, I was kind of bummed about that, but each mission has like multiple hits and there's so many different ways to do it, and you get to unlock so much stuff by doing it in the different ways that they really did it well. The fact that it only has 6 missions, it feels a lot deeper, and I've always loved Hitman. And aside from that, I've been playing Infinity Blade because I have an iPad mini that I keep in a little secure location because it has the whole trilogy on there. And you can't even download those anymore. You know, even if you purchased them in the past, they're completely gone. So unless you have a device with those on there, if they ever decide to resurface, you're kind of shit out of luck. So Hitman and Infinity Blade.
So have you looked to see how much that iPad with all those games on it's worth?
I haven't. I don't know if there'd be a price, man. I love Infinity Blade. Well, I'm joking. There is a price, but it's probably not. You know.
I mean, yeah. If someone's like, "Hey, we'll give you 10. Was 10 grand enough money to get you to sell it?"
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking about paying my house off, so no.
Oh, okay.
It's like as long as they're paying my house off, they can have it.
One bag of Cheeto flavored Lay's.
Absolutely not.
Chase, what was that comment you made about
pretty tasty.
Dorito flavored Lay's flavored Doritos or something?
Yeah, so basically just like a chip inception.
Is that real? I saw it on the internet, so I did. Okay.
Well, there are Dorito flavored Lay's now and Cheeto flavored Lay's now.
And Funyun flavored.
And Funyun flavored Lay's.
Wow. So there are
they're
Dorito flavored
chips.
Lay's.
Yeah, it's the Cool Ranch one.
They're chip flavored chips.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I haven't tried the Funyun one because I felt like that would just be like, but
half of the Funyun is just the experience of eating an onion ring, like
right, yeah,
and making your breath smell really bad. But
so the Lay's actually have more Cool Ranch flavor than a normal Dorito.
Did y'all ever try that taco from Taco Bell?
The Dorito tacos?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they still have them.
I don't like how brittle the shell is, but yeah, those are good.
That's why they come in a protective casing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they have to.
They used to have a fiery one that was the best one until they got rid of it. Rip. Michael, what have you been playing?
Genshin Impact, explored Inazuma. First thing I noticed was after I've unlocked the map, because you actually do get the boat again that they debuted with the limited time area for Klee. But you actually get access to the boat, and the first thing I did was just go to all the checkpoints just to unlock the whole map so I could see where I'm at. And they also bring back the consumables and character extension items from that island set that for Klee 2, and the bosses as well.
Nice.
So anyone who didn't get the character ascension for I think its name is Kadeharu or whatever it is. He's an Anemo sword user. You still have access to that, so that's really nice. You're not just like left out going why. Also playing Pokemon Unite. Still got some free stuff to kind of get on that, and then playing a lot more of Fortnite than I would rather do. I really want the Rick skin. I really do. I actually dumped about $20 in it to get the extra levels. Because if you buy like 25 levels, it's cheaper or something like that. So I'm just like, shit, fuck, I have to spend money.
Are you gonna go to the Ariana Grande concert?
Hell fucking yes. I was like this close. I was like, man, I really want the skin just so I could say I have it. But I'm like, that's like $25 just for a joke, which I've spent more for less of a joke before. If anyone recalls that I bought several copies of No Man's Sky for all my friends one Christmas. But yeah, that's what I'm in the middle of. That's all I'm in the middle of.
Chase, what about you?
I finally finished Valhalla. All I have left to do now is the DLCs, which I think the Paris DLC comes up this week. So I'll probably wait a little while and get on that. Then I finished it, and then like the next day I did all the platinum trophy. Got all the achievements done, which wasn't that hard. There was like one hard one where you actually like have to be on fire and kill a high ranking enemy. Like they have to have, the enemies have the skull beside their name, so you have to be on fire and kill them. So I had to do that a few times to get that trophy to pop, and then finished. Well, I beat that new Alex Kidd remaster that just came out, which looks really, really good, but I kept getting really frustrated with just how the game plays. Because it's essentially it's essentially the old game, but they just new graphics. So you have to do your jumps like a little early, kind of thing, which kind of annoyed me. Other than that, it was great. And then I started on Balan Wonderworld today.
Wonderland.
Today, Wonderworld.
The world. I'll always
Yes,
get that mixed up.
I want to call it Wonderland, but it's called Wonderworld. I don't know why. And it's I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as people are making it out to be, but it's still not great.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about it. I was like, man, that game got a lot of flack.
You
Yeah.
downloaded the demo. It didn't seem that bad. I mean,
No, it's actually kind of fun. Like I'm actually enjoying it like way more than I thought I was going to. I loaded it up just like I was like going into it. I was like, man, this is going to be terrible. But no, it's a lot of fun. I'm having fun with it. So,
What are you playing it on?
Nice.
PS5.
Okay.
So graphics look really good on it. Actually, like there's a lot of like cutscenes, and the cutscenes look really nice. But yeah, I mean, as far as like overall gameplay, it's not great, but I mean, it's fun.
Isn't jump tied to like 10 different buttons on your
Every button other than like the direction pad and the L1 and the R1 buttons. But yeah, every other button is jump.
Oh,
yeah.
not a lot
Yeah.
to do.
That's
there.
awesome.
No.
I remember seeing some YouTuber was just dogging that game because they're like, how do you even? I can't figure out how do you get out of the menus. There's no back button. It was only okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god. I successfully 100% in Skyward Sword HD this morning, which to me is like getting a platinum for a Nintendo game, because there's so much to do, and it's funny because there's these things called gratitude crystals, but the person that needs you to get them, she's like 4, so she calls them grabtitude crackles, and so I've been getting grabtitude crackles for the past week. And but she has a friend who needs all the grabtitude crackles, and he gave me a wallet that holds 9,999 rupees. So,
Did you ever get all the Korok seeds?
no, absolutely not. When I found out there were 900 of them, and all you get's a golden shit, I was like, nope, I'm done. I
A
stopped.
golden shit?
Yeah, it's like a Korok poop, but it looks like a little golden.
Wow.
Powder. That's all you get. I think after is it 145 Korok seeds is whenever you max out all of the stuff that you would get with the Koroks. So there's just 700 plus seeds you don't even need, unless you're just a completionist. But other than that, I got to play Back 4 Blood today, which I know it's been in beta before, but I didn't get to play it, so I got to play a little bit of that today. And it just made me miss playing Left 4 Dead, but the matchmaking is terrible right now because there's no one really playing it. And so I couldn't get a full game of humans. I just kept getting bots, and then they kept shooting me. And then I wrote Warner Brothers a very angry email about why their bots keep shooting me. I can't, like, if you're not going to put humans in my game, you're going to give me bots that kill me. Absolutely not. Like, that's ridiculous.
Right.
And then on the flip side of that, in the Halo Infinite technical preview, it was bot-only Slayer matches, but the bots were actually really intelligent, and they were learning from people as you were playing. And someone posted about how they were able to train the bots in their game to start teabagging people, which I think is hilarious.
That is all science.
Yeah.
So, and now everyone's
AI has gone too far.
And now apparently they're everyone is, by everyone I mean everyone who likes to dog on Xbox stuff more than Richard, not just like because of who Xbox is. They just like thinking that everything that they ever pump out is terrible. But apparently they're really pissed off about the way that the fruit physics work or something in one of the maps in this beta, because whenever you shoot them they explode instead of acting realistically. And I was like, it's a beta.
What do you expect?
Who the hell cares about how your watermelons explode? Like, I don't know. That's God, stupid. All right. Anyway, so as far as
Microsoft players.
Yeah. No, apparently
That's
it's not
who.
even Xbox people.
What are you talking? They're the only ones going to be playing it.
Apparently PC people, and there are PlayStation
Oh,
people
look,
because they just
I
like
grew-
dogging on.
PlayStation people shouldn't talk about it.
They are. They're like, "Ha, you you got this dumb game and its watermelons don't act right, and we have Spider-Man or something.
Spooderman.
It doesn't even have watermelons.
Yeah, no, they were like comparing it to like the procedurally generated water physics or God, I can't remember. It was so stupid. It was so dumb. The whole thing was stupid. Anyway, as far as actual news, pretty much in the entire week we were gone, there were just games getting delayed or possibly getting delayed, and some PlayStation software updates, and that's pretty much it. So as far as the game delays goes, actually as of today, the Evil Dead game got delayed from sometime this year to February of next year. Kena Bridge of Spirits got pushed back a month, which I'm really upset about that because now it's coming out closer to Metroid, so now I won't have as much time to play it. New World, which is a big MMO game that Amazon's been making, they put it through a beta period and then they delayed it after the beta ended, and then apparently it's been leaked that Horizon Forbidden West has been delayed into next year, but it's not confirmed because Sony hasn't said it. But usually when a lot of people start talking about this stuff, that usually means that it's true. So, Richard,
Don't they have like a show or something in September?
That's what the rumor is, that they're going to do a state of play where they're going to officially confirm the release date for it. Richard, you can be upset if Horizon gets delayed out of this year.
No. I'm too old for that now. And besides that, like I'm still waiting for Vampire Bloodlines 2. So this delay is not gonna, that game wasn't delayed, it disappeared. Yeah. That's what happened to that. It disappeared.
Well, the good news, though, is that eventually, sometime this year, you'll be able to get your hands on a Steam Deck so you can play Halo Infinite.
No, I reserved it too late. I'm not going to... My shipping window is second quarter.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Chase, is that when yours is coming too?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, hell.
Yes. But my what's that yellow console that...
you gotta crank yourself.
yeah, I got that one. That one should be here by Christmas. So
that's awesome.
I'm excited for that.
That thing looks so cool. I could not make myself buy it. I've spent so much money on dumb crap already this year, including apparently 2 Switch Pros.
I do a lot of cranking in my own time. I don't think I could be like Quagmire when he discovers the internet.
Yeah, his arms are stupid buffed out. So anyway. So far those are just 4 more games, or three games and a maybe about that may actually be getting delayed out of this year. But it's 2 of them though. Like, what is it? New World and Kena just got pushed back 30 days or less. So that's not too big of a deal. And Evil Dead didn't really have a release date. It was just targeting this year. The next one I think is the one that a lot of us have been waiting for, and is that the PlayStation 5 is getting a software update that is going to add the M.2 SSD support, so you can finally upgrade the hard drive on your PS5 if you've maxed that bad boy out. So, Richard, Chase, are either one of y'all going to be picking up an extra hard drive for your PlayStation, or are you a delete it as you need to kind of people?
I will, but now you had to. It's not for everybody. I don't think I can get one that would work. I think that beta rollout wasn't to all consoles. I think.
I don't know, but you can still. It's usually they'll demo it out for like a month or so before it comes out for everybody else.
I've not looked at pricing for those drives yet. I'm not sure if. I don't. We'll put it this way, I don't need it right now, so I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it would depend on price and necessity. I'm not doing it immediately. I'll put it that way.
I think...
So...
go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So, like I'm kind of with the same boat, but, like, as of right now, like, I don't really need it because I bought an 8 terabyte external hard drive just to transfer stuff over. So I'll just, whatever I'm playing right now, they'll keep that on the system, and if I'm not playing it, I'll just move it to the hard drive. So,
see, I like that they let you do that, but in the little bit of time where I had my 8 terabyte external drive before I dissected it and threw it in my main computer, it was like the transfer speeds, even through USB 3.0 or 3.1, whatever it was, were just so slow. Like, I felt like I could just download the game faster than I could transfer it. But that's just me. But to answer your question, or what you said, Richard, you can get a 1 terabyte, like a good one, for about $180. So it's
not too bad.
No, but I mean, it's like anything else; it'll progressively get cheaper as it goes on. But also, as more people start getting PS5s, there's probably going to be a really high demand for those type of SSDs, which may jack the price back up on them. So it's kind of hit or miss on whether or not that's going to be a.
Right now, they're having just a general chip shortage, so I'd say probably look at upgrading in like a year or so.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sony did say that they acquired another method to get superconductors. So they're trying to pump out a lot more consoles by the end of the year.
Yeah.
So end of the physical year.
That.
Fingers crossed.
Some guy is just sitting in an office chewing on silicon and pooping out superconductors. That's how they're doing it. You know what the bad thing is? Like, no, that's not even a realistic thing. I was like, you know what's bad? They could be doing that, but it's not. And then our last news story. This happened today as well, and I don't know. Are you guys big South Park fans? Like in general, like the show, games, movies, anything?
I'm mildly interested, not a big fan.
Yes.
I've never played one of those games.
Richard.
It's not
you
that
like it.
It's not that I don't like South Park. I mean, I do. I just never played them.
You should play the Stick of Truth. It is so. Both of them are great, but still. Did you play?
Are they voiced?
Yeah, it's like playing a really long episode of South Park.
I like strategy RPG games. Cool.
Yeah, like Stick of Truth is like a turn-based, kind of like a Paper Mario type of RPG, and then the Fractured Butthole is like a grid-based action RPG. So, or strategy RPG, I guess. It's all that one's superhero based. You get to build your own superhero and combine superpowers and stuff to make your own playstyle. Pick your party members. It's awesome. Anyway, so there's like one little snippet of this that's actually related to a video game. The rest of it's just other South Park news. But Trey Parker and Matt Stone pretty much got involved in a $9 million deal with Comedy Central to produce 14 movies through Paramount Plus and renewed the show through its 30th season in 2027, and also includes a 3D game set in the world of South Park. So,
what, 14 movies or 14 South Park movies?
I'm pretty sure it's 14 South Park movies.
Wow.
So that's just like the entire South Park universe.
Yeah.
Like as of, like the like the whole with that story arc they had where they were like trying to create all the characters and all that.
Yeah. Like I mean technically they've done like a bunch of these like movies, but then they split them up into different episodes, like the Game of Thrones console war thing. That was a movie, the Imagination Land, and they had the actual movie that was like I think it was like the whole purpose like was setting up everything about why Cartman is the way that he is or something, where he got like had like a shot collar on or something. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. But there's like they have potential to make like a shit ton of movies, like a Mr. Hanky size shit ton of movies for. It's but the cool thing here is that like I don't know how a 3D South Park game would work. I mean, I'm sure it would be great, but the last time they did a 3D South Park game was the N64 South Park game.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I may have accidentally damn it. My mouth just started talking and I was like, "Oh no, I'm talking about the answer to the trivia question, so there's no trivia this week, so never mind."
Yay!
The answer is Nintendo 64.
I was gonna say that as well. I was like, I thought the last one that came out was the 64 one. So
yeah. So yeah, the answer is
everybody gets the point. Yay!
Michael, quick, say the word Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64.
Yay, you all got it right.
Yay.
Oh my god, I'm tired. My mouth is just going. I haven't talked to anybody all day. It's just going wild. Yeah, I know, right? So that being said, not last. I guess like one more thing after this is kind of funny, but pretty much this whole month there's just like a ton of betas and technical previews and all sorts of stuff going on. So if you're somebody who likes to try games and give feedback and play them early and stuff like that, there's plenty of opportunities for stuff. Now, some of these I'm going to name off are they're closed betas. So you have to sign up for them. You won't be able to just download them, but I'll make sure I specify which ones they were. So, of course, the Halo one was the first of this month. There's currently, what is today? Today's the 5th, right? So there is a Age of Empires 4 beta going on if you're somebody who likes that. Invite only. Back 4 Blood's going on right now. Right now it's invite only, but starting on the 12th, it is going to be an open beta on all platforms with crossplay. If you wanted to get into that, it's really fun from what I've played other than the bot thing. I've never heard of Babylon's Fall, but it is currently going into beta on Thursday, August 12th.
That one looks really good.
Is that a multiplayer game or is it a single player?
I think it's both. I mean, you can play single, but I mean, it's like it's one of those things where there's other people you can play with. So
yeah. Battlefield 2042, August 12th through the 15th. It is also invite only, but each day the beta is only lasting for like 3 hours. It's not going to be an all day type of thing. It's just going to be like a really hard stress test on their servers. And then the rest of these are actually going to be open betas. So Riders Republic is August 23rd through the 25th. And a game called Icarus, which I have never heard of as well, but it is having a beta that starts on the 28th that runs through some undetermined time in November. So go play you a really long Icarus beta on whatever platform you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, so now finally I have I knew this is gonna be a short episode, and I especially since I ruined trivia. But
How dare you?
I know. I don't know if I know Michael and Chase both said they've heard of it. Richard, have you ever heard of this website called harddrive.net?
Is satire?
Yes.
Okay, I've heard of it.
Okay. I wanted to share some of these like headlines off of here because I've been looking at this like the entire time I was on vacation. I was like, I wanted to see headlines from this because I think it's just funnier than like getting regular headlines. So I just like every morning, instead of like going to IGN and seeing what all the actual news was, like, I mean, of course I'd read it if you guys put it in like our chat or something, but like I would just go here and just read stuff because it was just a better news article to get. So like this first one, by the way, and I got on this thing, I literally was laughing for forever, and I hope it's not just like my humor that finds this funny because I don't want to hear like crickets in the background. So, but anyway, the first one was Indecisive Gamer lets Joy-Con drift, chooses next game to play.
I think that was like the first one I saw. It's pretty good.
Tetris pieces attempting to unionize and mysteriously start disappearing. Yeah, where's it at? During a round of the puzzle game, pieces began gathering in the corner of the screen and whispering. Moments later, a long piece, later identified as a member of Tetris's upper management, stopped by to see what the commotion was. Within seconds, the entire group had vanished without a trace. This guy, Alexei Paginov, he hired us back in '84 for this puzzle game. We haven't asked for much for these nearly 40 years, but enough is enough. A Tetramino with connections to the pieces had gone missing. This is a very dangerous job. We're constantly dropped from a high place, spun around in place without much thought of protection for ourselves. And don't get me started on the speed increase at level 10, but it keeps a roof over our head, so what am I supposed to do about it?
Those poor Tetraminos.
Man finishes life in 43 years with 0 kills and 2,000 secrets missed.
Oh, wow.
I'm not gonna say anything. If this guy actually died, I'm sorry. That's a really funny article, but quote, "That's a pretty weak run," said Jude, this dude's friend of 30 years. He didn't even think of turning around at the beginning of the game to look inside his mom's vagina for an overshield. Okay. What time are we at? We're not like dangerously close to going over time. Oh God, we're only at 30 minutes.
No.
Shit.
Yeah.
Short episode. Okay. One more. HBO changes slogan to "It's not TV. It's oops, something went wrong. Try restarting your HBO Max app."
No.
Okay.
Man.
Well, I guess we're just gonna make this a quick episode this week, because again, I screwed up on the trivia thing, and it'll take me way too long to find another one. So, we can go ahead and start wrapping things up for this evening. Sorry in advance for the short episode, but I mean, sometimes there's just not a lot of stuff to talk about, so we'll just have to make do with it, I guess. So, Richard, would you like to start plugging social media?
Yeah, sure. You can check me out at boardgamerenovations.com. We've been slow going, but this summer, man, this has been the summer of one thing after another, without going into too much detail. I did get this bad boy today right here.
Oh.
Goonies Never Say Die from Funko Games. So
Nice.
this review will be coming out pretty soon. And the first video was actually delayed because I decided to do something else. I got something else that's coming in the mail tomorrow, actually. So episode 1 of the show will be next week. So, or I'll record it next week. It'll come out sometime after that. So a lot of stuff coming. Just check me out at boardgamerenovations.com.
Yeah, buddy. Michael?
Not a whole lot going on my end. We had a, tax-free weekend, but that was really it.
How you liking your new laptop?
I'm slightly disappointed. I don't know if I should just let sleeping dogs lie or send them a strongly worded email. So the sale page mentions RGB keyboard as an optional add-on, but it's not optional. You can only get it with the highest grade version of that laptop, which had features I don't necessarily need or wanted to pay for. So you're just kind of SOL with a non-changing kind of orangey LED keyboard. It's not super ugly, especially since I got the green one, but still, I wish I'd had the option, or at least white.
Yeah. Nice. Well,
but otherwise, it's still a fantastic laptop. I love it.
What kind of graphics processor or GPU does it got in there? Graphics card?
3050 Ti.
Damn. Need
Pretty
that.
nice.
Need that. Chase, do you have anything to plug this week?
Don't have anything to plug. I do have to buy a new Switch Pro controller. Because I think mine finally did die, so. I
have been especially rough on my Pro controller that I've been using because whenever you're playing Skyward Sword in motion controls, obviously if something grabs you and you need to get away from it, you just shake your hand a lot, right? To get it to break out of it. Yeah. Well,
those guys know how to do that.
When I play with the Pro controller, so when I'm, wiggling the stick back and forth, it's not doing anything. So I'm having to Mario Party 64 this bitch, and I'm putting my palm on that thumbstick and doing like that. Just rocking that motherfucker back and forth. And I feel like my control stick's gonna break.
Ladies, that's not how you do it. Please take note.
Yeah. Apparently I'm not the best when it comes to doing it that way. So anyway, I don't have anything to plug. I got this really nice book though, because I'm looking into the world of game development, and it is called the Essentials World Building Blueprint Workbook that I got from this place called ScribeForge that's been sitting in my things I need to buy for forever that I saw on Facebook. So $20. You get the physical book, and you also get a digital copy of it, so you can go back and make more pages if you need to, if that's something you're interested in. But
I am.
So you may be able to send you a copy of that. But anyway, if you were looking into getting into game development or anything like that, and you're trying to build a world or anything, I feel like that's going to be a really good thing to pick up to work on that. So, but anyway, that is pretty much going to do it for this very short episode of Next Gen News Week. I'm sorry I ruined trivia. But anyway, Richard looks so upset. He wanted to get his point. You're still in the lead. Don't worry.
I forgot I am. That's right.
Yeah, don't be too upset.
Michael, you shouldn't have gave that up.
It's fine.
When I was in at Dolphin Island, I actually found a place that makes trophies while I was down there, and I was like, I wonder how much it would cost to make a Next Gen Newsweek trophy for the trivia thing. But I'm gonna figure something out. Have some kind of reward for whoever wins this at the end of the year. So, but anyway,
when is the end of the year?
The week of
is it like is it a Next Gen Newsweek year, or are you talking about like the actual year?
It'll be at the end of the year.
Obviously, it's when the Delta variant takes over all of humanity, and we have to restart our calendar.
No, man. What about Delta Plus? Like, I'm not making that up. I saw a news article today. There's a Delta Plus out there now.
Delta Plus Hyper Arcade Premium EX Edition Plus Alpha.
Does that come with Disney or no?
No? Look, in all seriousness, because I was doing. I
hadn't heard about the Delta Plus though.
You know, because I told you guys I'm considering going ahead and getting the shot. There is the Delta variant. There's the Delta Plus variant, and there's the Lambda variant.
How much is that DLC?
So yeah, you know that's. Which they say that the Delta is the symptoms and the illness is about the same as normal, but it's more contagious. Whereas the Lambda is not as contagious, but the illness is more severe. So, and Lambda apparently came out of Peru, and Delta Plus came out of. I don't want to say because I'll be wrong and I can't remember, and I don't want to label some country as the bastards that gave us Delta Plus.
I've heard of the Sugma variant.
Dude, I don't even know if you're joking now, man.
I had a friend talking about the Ligma variant earlier.
At this point, it might be out there, man. You never know.
Okay, before we close, I found one more. Falco Lombardi is still kind of bitter that Mario is Nintendo's flagship Italian.
That was one of my favorite ones.
Okay. Michael, would you like to give us a plug so we can...
Yeah, our plug this week was actually created back in 1992. It has a couple different names, normally by like soft body physics, jiggle physics, or boob physics. Created with the Fatal Fury 2. So normally it's just really heavily exaggerated breasts, but I think it applies to most other soft parts of the body. But yeah, still alive and thriving today. Jiggle physics.
All right.
Yeah. For the record, I think you're talking about the character Mai from Fatal Fury, who was cut from Smash Brothers Ultimate because Smash Brothers is a game for good boys and girls. So
yeah, and if we smashed into her, we'd have too good a time. Believe I have a figure of her where you can remove her clothing, but that's next week's episode. Love y'all. Good night.
This episode is brought to you by Corbo. Thanks, Michael.
Bye. Meow meow.
Meow meow.